Many thanks for staying with us here on News. There's to some more stories now. And I did mention to you just before that break that there's a demonstration, we are told, that's currently happening at Teshie. And it has to do with residents who are a bit unhappy with quite a number of things happening in the community. Well, for starters, they speak of the erratic power supply in the community. Let's try and get more on this from our reporter who's on the ground. Jennifer Kiomwa is joining me live now on phone with details of this very demonstration happening now at Teshie. So, Jennifer, good morning. Many thanks for joining us. Tell us really what the situation is. And indeed, where are you? Which part of Teshie are you?
Okay, at the moment, I've reached the La Scala side of Teshie, and we're heading to where the demonstrators are meeting. We met a couple of them when they were on the Bush Road heading into Teshie, and we spoke to them, and they said they were having a problem with the electricity tariffs. They were increasing too much; they could not pay. So they spoke to the ECG PRO, who explained to them that they were having some issues on their side with the tariff regulation because we're trying to flush out people who are defaulting with their payments and those doing illegal connections and so on and so forth, and that's why the calculations were being a bit irregular. This was some time ago. They've spoken to their MPs, their MC, everybody involved, and it seems the problem still has not been resolved, so they've taken to the streets today to officially and vocally voice out their displeasure with the high rate of electricity tariffs they're paying.
So what are they demanding now, essentially?
Essentially, they're demanding a complete reduction. And they're demanding that the tariffs be regularized, that they get to understand exactly what is happening with the ECG tariffs. And they simply want to be able to pay their electricity tariffs. They want to pay what they owe.
Aside the issue of electricity tariffs and the erratic power supply in the community, I mean, they've also raised other issues, we are told. What other issues are they speaking of?
Well, at the moment, the main focus is on the electricity tariffs. So when we get to the area of the demonstration, they'll definitely share with us exactly what other else they are very passionate about and what they're demonstrating about today.
Okay, all right. So do we know who it is that they'll be meeting in a while to present their petition is? As I'm hoping they have a petition they plan on presenting anyway.
Well, at this point, they're hoping that they'll speak to their MP or their MCE concerning this issue, but that is also a hope on their part. We're heading there. We'll see which authority figure will receive their petitions and will tell them the next step forward, whether there's going to be regularization, whether there's going to be payback, what exactly the situation would be afterwards.
Right. Jennifer, many thanks for that update. And that was Johnny's reporter, Jennifer Kiomwa, who is currently at Teshie. She brought us a bit of an update on that action by residents there. They've been protesting over quite a number of issues, particularly the high utility tariffs as well as the erratic power supply in the community. And well, they've been raising some issues. They've been speaking to the Electricity Company of Ghana officials who are in the vicinity as well. We'll be bringing you more on that later at 12 when I join you with the midday news. But away from that now, let's go to the Eastern region, where we are told that some staff of the Koforidua Training Center have locked out the principal of the center for what they describe as rude behavior towards staff members and engaging in acts of corruption. Now, the aggrieved staff have given government a 2-week ultimatum to terminate his appointment or face their wrath. Joining us, Edwin Kofi has been following this story and is joining us on phone now with some more. So, Kofi, good morning. Many thanks for joining us. Now, what exactly has this principal done?
Before I come to the main issue, let me state that the Koforidua Center is under the Ministry of Roads and Transport. That is where most potential contractors, are trained before they become, certified contractors.
Okay.
So that is the point I want to make. Right. Now back to the main issue. The staff there are complaining. They have raised about 10 points against their director, who is in the person of Ernest Obin. According to them, they accuse him of, corruption, misappropriation of funds, and also taking unilateral decisions, especially when it comes to the welfare of the staff. For instance, they said that he's, actually sacked some members of staff without the consent of the management. He took that decision himself. So these and other things are some of the accusations that they've been leveling against the man. So they've written a petition and copied the Minister of Roads and Transport, the Eastern Regional Minister, the Chief of Staff, and the Presidency. So that is what they are saying.
What are they demanding in this petition of theirs?
Well, like you said, they are asking the authorities concerned to actually terminate the appointment of their director. And they've given a 2-week ultimatum, and they say that if they are not able to, heed to their call, then they are going to ensure that they prevent their director from coming to work.
Let's speak of this director. What has been his response to these many accusations leveled against him?
Well, I've tried very well to reach him, but it's been fruitless.
Okay. Right. Kofi, many thanks for that update. That was Eastern Regional Correspondent Edwin Kofi bringing us an update on the situation there. Quite a number of people on the head of the director of Koforidua. Yes, okay. Well, I think I just missed that. But yes, the Koforidua Training Center over there, they want his dismissal. In fact, they've given government a 2-week ultimatum to get him dismissed or face their wrath. For now, we've been unable to get a response from the director. We'll try and get that, and then we can bring you some more on this in subsequent bulletins. But